Chosen ones, God can't keep this hidden anymore. Something massive is breaking through for you right now. The heavens are stirring, and the secrets of your destiny are spilling out like a flood that can't be contained. You're not here by chance. Your soul has been called to this moment, to hear this truth, because what's coming is too big to ignore. God has been working behind the scenes, aligning every detail of your life, and now the veil is lifting. You're about to step into a season of revelation so powerful it will shake the foundations of everything you thought you knew. This isn't just another chapter in your story. This is the moment where the heavens open, where the promises God made to you before you were born start to take shape. You've felt it, haven't you? That quiet nudge in your spirit, that sense that something bigger is waiting. It's not your imagination. It's God signaling that your time is now. The struggles, the doubts, the nights you wondered if you were enough, they were all part of the forging process. God was shaping you, refining you, preparing you for a purpose so vast it could only be revealed when you were ready. Picture a dam breaking. The water doesn't ask permission, it surges forward, unstoppable, carving new paths where none existed. That's what's happening in your life right now. The barriers that held you back, fear, lack, rejection, are crumbling. God's plan for you is rushing in, and it's bigger than anything you've dreamed. You're not just meant to survive. You're meant to thrive in ways that defy explanation. Your finances, your health, your relationships, they're all about to be touched by a divine hand that rewrites what's possible. But here's the thing. This breakthrough isn't just for you. It's a testament to God's glory, a living proof that His promises never fail. When you step into this season, people will notice. They'll see the change in you, how you carry yourself, how your eyes shine with purpose, how your steps are guided by unshakable faith. They'll wonder what's different, and you'll know it's God's handiwork. Your life is becoming a beacon, a signal to others that miracles are real, that hope is alive, that God is moving. If this truth is stirring your soul, pause for a moment. Hit that like button to send this energy out into the world. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this path together. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're ready for what God is unveiling. These actions aren't just clicks, they're a signal to the universe that you're claiming this moment, that you're stepping into your divine calling. Now, let's talk about why this is happening now. God's timing isn't random. Every delay, every hardship, every moment you felt stuck, it was all preparation. Think of a seed buried in the dark, pressed down by the weight of the earth. It doesn't look like much, does it? But beneath the surface, it's gathering strength, breaking through its shell, reaching for the light. That's you. The pressure you faced wasn't meant to crush you. It was meant to propel you into this exact moment, where the light of God's plan is finally breaking through. You've carried burdens that weren't yours to bear. Maybe it was worry about money, fear of failure, or the weight of other people's expectations. But God is saying, enough. He's lifting those chains off your shoulders. The financial struggles that kept you up at night, they're about to meet divine provision. The health challenges that drained your energy, they're about to be touched by a supernatural renewal. The relationships that left you feeling alone, God is aligning divine connections that will walk with you into this new season. This isn't about small fixes. God doesn't think small. He's not patching up your life. He's rebuilding it from the ground up. Imagine a house that's been torn down to its foundation, only to be rebuilt into a palace. That's what God is doing with you. Every piece of your life, your career, your purpose, your spirit is being reshaped into something glorious. You're not just getting by anymore. You're stepping into abundance that overflows into every corner of your existence. And here's what makes this so big. It's not just about what you gain, but what you reflect. As God pours His blessings into your life, you become a mirror of His goodness. People will look at you and see something they can't explain, a peace that holds steady in chaos, a strength that doesn't waver, a joy that radiates even in hard times. You're not just receiving blessings, you're becoming a blessing, a living proof that God's promises are real and His power is limitless. Let's pause again. If you're feeling this truth sink deep into your bones, take a second to hit that like button. Let's spread this message to others who need to hear it. Subscribe to stand shoulder to shoulder with thousands of chosen ones claiming their divine destiny. And drop 777 in the comments to seal your faith in what's coming. These steps are your declaration that you're not just watching, you're stepping into the breakthrough God has prepared. Now, let's talk about the scale of this moment. God doesn't do things halfway. When He moves, mountains shake. When He speaks, oceans part. And when He calls you His chosen one, the entire universe aligns to make it happen. You're not just one person in a crowd, you're a force, a vessel for His glory, a spark that can ignite transformation in the world around you. The dreams you've held in your heart, the ones you thought were too big, they're not too big for God. They're just the beginning. Think about the story of Joseph. Sold into slavery, thrown into prison, forgotten by those he helped. It looked like his life was over, like his dreams were dead. But God was working in the shadows, turning every setback into a setup for something greater. When the time came, Joseph didn't just rise, he soared, becoming a ruler who saved nations. That's the kind of story God is writing for you. The lows you faced were never the end. They were the foundation for a rise so dramatic it will leave the world in awe. What's coming isn't just a change, it's a transformation. Your finances are about to flow like a river that never runs dry. Your health is about to be restored with a vitality that makes you feel alive again. Your purpose is about to snap into focus, clear as day, guiding every step you take. This isn't a maybe, it's a certainty. God's promises are not guesses, they're guarantees. And right now, He's calling you to trust Him, to lean into this moment, to believe that what He's revealing is already yours. But this transformation comes with a call to action, not to strive, but to surrender. Let go of the doubts that whisper you're not enough. Release the fears that say, this is too good to be true. God's plan for you is bigger than your doubts, stronger than your fears, and more real than anything you've ever known. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means giving over, handing your life to the one who created it, trusting that He's got every detail covered. The world might try to pull you back. People might question the changes they see in you. They might not understand why you're suddenly walking with such confidence, why your life is taking off in ways they can't explain. Let them wonder. Your job isn't to convince them, it's to live the truth God is writing through you. Your success, your peace, your radiance, they'll speak louder than any words. You're not just living for yourself anymore. You're living as a testament to what God can do. And here's the part that's too big to keep hidden. This isn't just about you rising. It's about you lifting others. As God pours abundance into your life, you'll find yourself in a position to give, to serve, to inspire. Your wealth, whether it's financial, emotional, or spiritual, isn't meant to be hoarded. It's meant to flow, to touch lives, to change communities. You're not just a chosen one, you're a channel for God's goodness, a light that brightens the world around you. Imagine this, a life where you wake up every day knowing you're exactly where you're meant to be. No more second guessing, no more wondering if you're on the right path. Your steps are ordered, your purpose is clear, and your heart is full. That's what God is bringing you into. It's not a dream, it's a reality that's unfolding right now. The gates of heaven are opening, and the blessings are pouring out, too big for God to keep hidden any longer. You've been through the fire, chosen one. You've faced trials that would have broken others. But those trials weren't meant to destroy you, they were meant to reveal you. Every scar you carry is proof of your strength. Every tear you've shed has watered the ground for this moment. God has seen every step of your journey, and He's saying, it's time. Time to step out of the shadows. Time to claim what's yours. Time to walk in the fullness of His plan. This is bigger than money, bigger than fame, bigger than anything the world can offer. It's about stepping into a life that reflects God's glory in every way. Your career is about to align with your calling. Your relationships are about to be filled with purpose. Your spirit is about to soar with a peace that nothing can shake. This is the life God has always intended for you, a life of impact, of abundance, of unshakable faith. If you're ready to claim this, take a moment. Hit that like button to amplify this truth. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones stepping into their divine purpose. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're ready for the breakthrough that's too big to stay hidden. These actions are your way of saying, I'm here, God. I'm ready. Now, let's talk about the weight of this moment. You're not just receiving blessings, you're being entrusted with them. God is handing you a mantle, a responsibility to carry His light into the world. This isn't about sitting back and waiting for miracles. It's about walking boldly into the opportunities He's placing before you. Doors are opening, jobs, connections, ideas that align with your purpose. Your job is to step through them, trusting that God has already paved the way. Think about Moses standing before the Red Sea. The enemy was behind him. The impossible was ahead. But God didn't ask him to figure it out. He asked him to move forward in faith. When Moses raised his staff, the sea parted. That's what's happening for you right now. The impossible is parting, and the path is clearing. All God asks is that you take the next step, trusting that He's already worked out the details. This moment is a turning point. The things you've prayed for, the dreams you've held on to, they're not just coming, they're here. God is moving mountains you didn't even know were in your way. The job you thought was out of reach, it's being prepared for you. The peace you've been searching for, it's settling in your heart. The life you've always wanted, it's unfolding step by step, right now. But here's the truth. This transformation isn't just about what you receive. It's about who you become. As God pours His blessings into your life, you're becoming a new version of yourself. Stronger, wiser, bolder. You're not the person who started this journey. The doubts that once held you back are fading. The fears that once defined you are losing their grip. You're stepping into the fullness of who God created you to be, a chosen one marked by His glory, walking in His purpose. And this change isn't subtle. People will see it. They'll notice the way you carry yourself, the way you speak with confidence, the way your life seems to flow with divine ease. They might not understand it, but they'll feel it. Your presence will carry a weight, a power that comes from being aligned with God's will. You're not just living, you're shining, reflecting a light that draws others closer to Him. Let's talk about what this looks like in your everyday life. That job you've been praying for? It's not just a paycheck, it's a platform to show God's faithfulness. That relationship you've been hoping to mend? It's about to be restored with a depth you never thought possible. That dream you've been afraid to chase, God is giving you the courage to run toward it. Every part of your life is being touched by this divine unveiling, and it's too big for anyone to miss. You might be wondering, why me? Why now? Because you're ready. God doesn't reveal his plans until the moment is right, until you've been shaped by the trials and strengthened by the journey. You've been through the wilderness, chosen one, but the promised land is in sight. The blessings that are coming aren't just rewards, they're tools, equipping you to live out your purpose with boldness and impact. And here's the part that will stop you in your tracks. This isn't just about your life changing. It's about you changing the world. God's plan for you is so big that it spills over, touching everyone around you. Your success will inspire others to believe. Your peace will give others hope. Your abundance will open doors for those who thought they were shut. You're not just a chosen one, you're a catalyst, a spark that sets off a chain reaction of transformation. If this is resonating with you, take a second to hit that like button. Let's send this message to every soul who needs to hear it. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking boldly into their destiny. And drop 777 in the comments to declare that you're claiming this moment, that you're ready for what God is revealing. These actions are your way of stepping into the flow of his plan, of saying, I'm all in. Now, let's talk about the power of this moment. God's blessings aren't random, they're strategic. Every door that's opening, every opportunity that's coming, is part of a divine blueprint designed just for you. You're not stumbling into success, you're being led into it. The connections you're about to make, the resources you're about to receive, they're not accidents. They're orchestrated by a God who knows every detail of your life and has planned your victory from the start. Think about David facing Goliath. The world saw a boy with a slingshot, but God saw a king in the making. That stone wasn't just a weapon. It was a symbol of faith, of trusting that God's plan is bigger than any giant. You're standing before your own giants right now. Maybe it's debt, maybe it's fear, maybe it's a dream that feels too big, but God is handing you the stone, the courage, the opportunity to take them down. All you need to do is trust and act. This is what makes this moment too big to keep hidden. The world needs to see what God is doing in you. Your life is about to become a story that others tell, a testimony that inspires, a proof that God's promises are real. You're not just walking into abundance, you're walking into a legacy. The blessings you receive today will echo through generations, shaping lives, changing futures, proving that God's power is unstoppable. But this requires something from you. Faith. Not the kind of faith that sits back and waits, but the kind that steps forward, that says, I believe, and I'm ready. Faith that trusts God's timing, even when it feels slow. Faith that holds on to his promises, even when the world says they're impossible. Faith that sees the invisible and claims the impossible. That's the faith of a chosen one, and it's the faith that's carrying you into this new season. You're not alone in this. God is with you, guiding every step, lighting every path. The angels are cheering, the heavens are moving, and the Creator of the universe is working on your behalf. You're not just a person, you're a purpose, a plan, a promise made manifest. And right now, that promise is coming to life in ways that will leave you in awe. Let's talk about what's on the other side of this moment. Picture a life where lack is a distant memory, where every need is met, where every dream is within reach. That's not a fantasy, it's God's plan for you. The financial breakthroughs, the restored relationships, the renewed health, they're not just possibilities, they're realities waiting for you to claim them. God is saying, step into it. It's yours. And as you step into this season, you'll find that your perspective shifts. The things that used to stress you out lose their power. The fears that used to hold you back fade away. You'll start to see the world through God's eyes, a world full of possibility, full of hope, full of His unending love. You're not just surviving anymore, you're thriving, shining, living the life you were always meant to live. This is the moment, chosen one. The gates of heaven are open, and the blessings are pouring out. God can't keep this hidden anymore because it's too big, too powerful, too undeniable. You're not just a spectator, you're a participant, a co-creator in this divine unfolding. So take a deep breath, lift your head, and step into the life God has prepared for you. It's here, it's now, and it's yours. If you're ready to walk through these open gates, hit that like button to amplify this truth. Subscribe to stand with thousands of chosen ones, claiming their divine inheritance. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're stepping into this breakthrough with faith and courage. This is your moment. Chosen one, don't hold back. Now, let's talk about the fire inside you. You've always known you were different, haven't you? That quiet spark, that sense that you were made for something more. That wasn't just a feeling, it was God's voice calling you to this moment. The fire inside you isn't random, it's divine. It's the light of purpose, the heat of destiny, the power of a God who chose you before the world began. And right now, that fire is about to blaze brighter than ever. You've faced moments that tested you, times when the world tried to dim your light, when circumstances tried to snuff out your spark. But you're still here, still standing, still burning, with a purpose you can't ignore. That's not luck. That's God's hand on your life. Every trial was a forge, every setback a sharpening, every tear a fuel for the fire that's now ready to light up the world. This fire isn't just for you, it's for everyone around you. As you step into this season of breakthrough, your light will draw others. People who are lost will see your hope. People who are broken will feel your strength. People who've given up will find courage in your story. You're not just carrying a flame, you're carrying a torch, one that God is using to light the way for others. And here's the truth. This fire can't be contained. It's too big, too fierce, too divine. The dreams you've held, the visions you've seen in your quiet moments, they're not just wishes. They're glimpses of the life God is calling you to. That business you've been dreaming of, it's about to take root. That healing you've been praying for, it's already on its way. That purpose you've been searching for, it's unfolding right now, brighter and bolder than you ever imagined. Let's talk about the doors that are opening. These aren't just any doors, they're divine gateways, crafted by God's hand, leading to places you never thought you'd go. Opportunities you thought were out of reach are now within your grasp. Connections you never expected are about to walk into your life. Resources you didn't know existed are about to flow your way. This isn't chance, it's divine orchestration, and you're at the center of it. Think about Esther, a woman who seemed ordinary but was chosen for an extraordinary moment. She didn't seek the throne, but God placed her there to save a nation. You're in an Esther moment right now. The places God is leading you, the doors He's opening, they're not just for you. They're for the people you're meant to help, the lives you're meant to touch, the legacy you're meant to leave. You're not just stepping into blessings, you're stepping into purpose. And this purpose isn't small. God doesn't do small. The vision He's given you, the dreams He's planted in your heart, they're big because they're His. That idea you've been hesitant to pursue? It's not just an idea, it's a divine assignment. That goal you've been afraid to chase. It's not just a goal, it's a calling. God is saying, go for it. I've got you. The resources, the courage, the opportunities, they're all there, waiting for you to step forward. But this moment comes with a challenge: to trust. Trust that God's plan is bigger than your fears. Trust that His timing is perfect, even when it feels slow. Trust that the doors He's opening are leading you exactly where you're meant to be. This trust isn't passive, it's active. It's saying yes to the opportunities, stepping through the doors, and believing that God is already on the other side, waiting to meet you. You might feel the weight of this moment, the weight of something so big it almost feels overwhelming. That's okay. That weight is the gravity of your purpose, the pull of your destiny. It's God reminding you that you're not ordinary, that you're not meant to blend in. You're meant to stand out, to shine, to show the world what happens when a chosen one walks in faith. And as you walk, you'll find that the world shifts around you. People will start to see you differently, not because you're trying to impress them, but because God's light in you is undeniable. Your words will carry weight. Your actions will inspire change. Your presence will bring hope. This isn't about pride. It's about purpose. It's about being the person God created you to be, fully and unapologetically. If this is hitting home, take a moment. Hit that like button to spread this truth far and wide. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones stepping into their divine calling. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're ready for the doors God is opening. These actions are your way of saying, I'm here, God. I'm stepping into my purpose. Now, let's talk about the ripple effect of your life. Every step you take in faith sends waves through the world around you. Your breakthrough isn't just yours. It's a spark that ignites hope in others. When you rise, you lift others with you. When you shine, you light the way for those still in the dark. Your life is a testimony, a living proof that God's promises are real, that His power is unstoppable, that His love is unending. Think about Noah, building an ark when the world called him crazy. Every hammer strike was an act of faith, a declaration that he believed God's word over the world's doubts. And when the floods came, his faith didn't just save him, it saved his family. It saved the future. Your faith is doing the same. Every step you take, every door you walk through, is saving someone, inspiring someone, changing someone's future. This is why God can't keep this hidden anymore. Your story is too big, too powerful, too divine to stay in the shadows. The world needs to see what happens when a chosen one trusts God fully, when they step into the life He's prepared. Your life is about to become a billboard for His glory, a story that others will tell, a light that others will follow. And here's the beautiful part. You don't have to force this. You don't have to strive or struggle. God's plan is unfolding naturally, effortlessly, perfectly. Your job is to stay open, to keep trusting, to keep walking. The blessings are already on their way. Finances flowing, health restoring, purpose igniting. All you need to do is keep your eyes on God and your heart ready to receive. You're standing at the edge of something massive, chosen one. The gates of heaven are open, the blessings are pouring, and God is saying, this is your time. The dreams you've carried, the prayers you've whispered, they're not just hopes, they're realities taking shape. Step forward with faith, with courage, with the certainty that God is with you, and watch what happens when His plan unfolds in your life. Let's talk about the clarity that's coming to you now. God is peeling back the fog that's clouded your path, revealing a vision so sharp it cuts through every doubt. You've walked through seasons where things felt uncertain, where you questioned your next step. But right now, the haze is lifting. God is giving you eyes to see the road ahead, a mind to understand His direction, and a heart to trust His guidance. This clarity isn't just about knowing what to do. It's about knowing who you are, a chosen one with a purpose etched in eternity. Every question you've carried about your calling, your worth, your future is being answered, not in whispers, but in bold, undeniable signs. The ideas sparking in your mind, the opportunities knocking at your door, the peace settling in your spirit, they're all part of God's revelation. He's showing you the blueprint of your life, piece by piece, and each piece fits perfectly into His divine design. You're not guessing anymore, you're seeing, and what you see is a future that's bigger than you ever dared to imagine. This clarity brings power. When you know where you're going, fear loses its grip. The world might try to distract you, throwing obstacles or doubts in your way, but they can't touch you now. You're locked in, focused, moving with a precision that comes from God's hand. That job you've been eyeing, the steps to get there are becoming clear. That relationship you've been praying for, the path to restoration is taking shape. God is lighting up your way, and nothing can dim that light. And here's what's incredible. This clarity isn't just for you. As you walk in this newfound focus, others will see it too. Your confidence, your certainty, your calm in the storm, it will draw people to you. They'll want to know how you stay grounded, how you move forward without wavering. You're not just finding your path, you're becoming a guide, showing others what it looks like to trust God's plan. Your life is a map, and God is marking the route for all to see. If this clarity is stirring your spirit, hit that like button to share this light with others. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking in divine focus. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're seeing God's plan unfold. These actions are your way of stepping into this clarity, of saying, I see it, God. I'm ready to move. Now, let's talk about the strength that's rising in you. You've always had a resilience deep inside, but now it's surging to the surface. This isn't the kind of strength that comes from pushing harder or fighting louder. It's the strength of a soul anchored in God's truth. You've faced battles that should have knocked you down, but here you are, standing taller than ever. That's not just you. That's God's power flowing through you, making you unbreakable. Think about a tree that bends in the storm but doesn't break. Its roots go deep, holding firm no matter how fierce the wind. That's you right now. The storms of life, financial struggles, heartbreak, doubt, have tested you. But your roots are in God. He's been strengthening you, deepening your foundation, so that when the winds of this new season blow, you'll stand firm. Your strength isn't loud. It's steady, unshakable, a quiet force that changes everything. This strength will carry you into places you never thought you'd go. Doors that seemed locked are swinging open because you're ready to walk through them. The opportunities coming your way, whether it's a new job, a bold idea, or a divine connection, require a strength only God can give, and He's giving it to you now, equipping you to handle the weight of the blessings He's pouring out. You're not just surviving, you're conquering, step by faithful step. And as you grow stronger, you'll notice something. Others will lean on you, not because you're perfect, but because your strength is contagious. Your family, your friends, even strangers, they'll see the way you carry yourself and find courage in it. You're not just building your own life. You're building a foundation for others to stand on. God's strength in you is a gift that keeps giving, rippling out to lift those around you. Let's shift to the peace that's settling over you. This isn't just calm, it's a deep, unshakable peace that holds you steady no matter what's happening. The world might be chaotic, with bills piling up or relationships straining, but God is wrapping you in a peace that defies logic. It's the kind of peace that lets you sleep soundly, knowing He's got everything under control. This peace isn't fragile. It's a fortress, guarding your heart as you step into this new season. This peace changes how you move through the world. Where you once felt anxious, you'll now feel steady. Where you once second-guessed, you'll now trust. It's not that problems disappear, it's that they lose their power over you. God is teaching you to rest in Him, to let His presence be your anchor. That job interview that's coming up, you'll walk in with a calm that sets you apart. That tough conversation you've been avoiding, you'll face it with a peace that opens the door to healing. And this peace isn't just for you, it's a gift you carry into every room. People will feel it when they're around you. They'll wonder why you're not rattled, why you're not chasing the same fears they are. Your peace will be a testimony, a quiet proof that God is real and His promises are true. You're not just living in peace, you're radiating it, drawing others into the same calm that God has given you. Now, let's talk about the abundance that's flowing toward you. This isn't just about money, though God is absolutely moving in your finances. It's about an overflow in every area of your life. Your health is being renewed with energy you haven't felt in years. Your relationships are being restored with a depth you didn't know was possible. Your purpose is coming into focus, guiding you like a North Star. This abundance is God's way of showing you that His love knows no limits. Picture a river that never stops flowing, no matter how much you draw from it. That's God's provision for you. The financial breakthroughs you've been praying for, they're coming, not as a trickle but as a flood. The opportunities you've been hoping for, they're lining up, one after another, each one bigger than the last. God isn't holding back. He's pouring out blessings so abundant, you'll need faith to receive them all. And here's the thing about this abundance. It's not meant to be hoarded. God is filling your cup so it can overflow to others. That extra money in your account, it's not just for you, it's for the person who needs help, the cause that needs support, the dream that needs funding. Your abundance is a tool, a way to show the world what God can do when you trust Him. You're not just blessed, you're a blessing, a channel for His goodness to flow through. If this truth is lighting up your soul, hit that like button to share this abundance with others. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking in God's overflow. And in the comments type 777 to declare that you're ready for the floodgates to open. These actions are your way of saying, I'm open, God. Pour it out. Now, let's talk about the courage that's growing in you. This isn't just bravery, it's a bold, fearless trust in God's plan. You've faced moments that scared you, times when you weren't sure you could keep going. But each time, you took a step forward, and God met you there. That courage is now a fire, burning away hesitation and pushing you toward the life He's prepared. You're not just stepping into opportunities, you're charging toward them, knowing God's got your back. This courage will open doors others can't even see. That dream you've been afraid to chase, you're ready to run after it now. That conversation you've been putting off, you're ready to speak with boldness. God is giving you a courage that doesn't flinch, a faith that doesn't waver. You're not waiting for permission anymore. You're moving, trusting that every step is guided by His hand. And as you walk in this courage, you'll inspire others. People will see your boldness and find their own. Your faith will spark theirs. Your action will stir theirs. You're not just living for yourself. You're leading by example, showing what it looks like to trust God completely. Your courage is a gift, not just to you but to everyone who sees it. A reminder that with God, nothing is impossible. Let's talk about the vision God is planting in you. This isn't just an idea, it's a divine picture of your future, painted by the Creator himself. You're starting to see it clearly. The life you're meant to live, the impact you're meant to have, the legacy you're meant to leave. This vision isn't vague. It's specific, tailored to you, a roadmap for the extraordinary purpose God has written into your life. This vision will guide you through decisions, big and small. That job offer you're considering, you'll know if it aligns with God's plan. That relationship you're navigating, you'll see where it fits in his vision. This clarity isn't just about seeing the future. It's about understanding the present, knowing that every choice you make is building towards something eternal. God is giving you a lens to see the world as he does, and it's changing everything. And as this vision takes root, it will draw others to you. People will sense the purpose in your steps, the certainty in your voice. They'll want to be part of what God is doing through you, to join the journey you're on. You're not just carrying a vision, you're carrying a movement, a wave of God's power that's transforming lives. Your clarity, your courage, your faith. They're all part of the vision God is unfolding, and it's too big to stay hidden. Now, let's talk about the freedom that's coming. This isn't just freedom from struggle. It's freedom to live fully, to love deeply, to pursue your purpose without chains. The doubts that held you back, the fears that kept you small, they're falling away. God is breaking every bond, setting you free to be the person he created you to be. This freedom feels like a deep breath, a weight lifted, a life unburdened. With this freedom comes a new way of living. You're not chasing approval anymore. You're walking in God's truth. You're not bound by lack. You're stepping into abundance. This freedom lets you dream bigger, love bolder, live fuller. It's the freedom to say yes to God's call, to follow his lead without hesitation, to trust that every step is covered by his grace. And this freedom isn't just for you, it's contagious. As you live in it, others will see what's possible. They'll see a life unburdened by fear, unbroken by failure, unlimited by circumstance. Your freedom will inspire them to seek their own, to trust in God's plan for their lives. You're not just free, you're a liberator, showing others the way to a life unchained. If this freedom is calling to you, hit that like button to share this truth. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking in divine liberty. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're claiming this freedom. These actions are your way of stepping into the life God has set before you, unburdened and unstoppable. Now, let's talk about the legacy you're building. This isn't just about today, it's about the mark you'll leave for generations. Every step you take in faith, every act of courage, every moment of trust, it's laying a foundation that will outlast you. God isn't just blessing you, he's positioning you to bless those who come after you, to create a ripple effect that changes lives long after you're gone. Think about Abraham, whose faith in God's promise didn't just change his life, it birthed a nation. Your faith is doing the same. The choices you make now, the way you trust God, the way you walk in his purpose, they're shaping a future you can't yet see. Your children, your community, even strangers you'll never meet, they'll be touched by the legacy you're building today. This legacy isn't about fame or wealth. It's about impact. It's about the lives you lift, the hope you share, the faith you inspire. Every kind word, every generous act, every bold step forward. It's all part of the story God is writing through you. You're not just living a life. You're creating a testimony that will echo through time. And as you build this legacy, you'll find that it fuels your purpose. Knowing that your life matters, that your actions have eternal weight, it gives you a reason to keep going, to keep trusting, to keep shining. God is using you to plant seeds that will grow into mighty oaks, providing shade and strength for those who come after you. Let's talk about the joy that's bubbling up inside you. This isn't just happiness, it's a deep, unshakable joy that comes from knowing you're in God's hands. It's the kind of joy that doesn't depend on circumstances, that shines even in the storm. You're starting to feel it, aren't you? That lightness in your spirit, that spark that makes you want to smile, even when the world feels heavy. This joy is a gift, a sign that God is near. It's the joy of knowing that your prayers are being answered, that your dreams are coming to life, that your life is aligning with His plan. It's the joy of waking up each day with purpose, of knowing that every moment is part of something bigger. This joy isn't fleeting. It's a fire that burns brighter with every step you take. And this joy will touch others. Your smile, your laughter, your unshakable hope, it will draw people in. They'll wonder how you can be so joyful in a world full of chaos. And you'll know it's because of God's presence in you. Your joy is a testimony, a light that shows others what's possible when you trust in Him. You're not just joyful, you're a spark that ignites hope in others. Now, let's talk about the alignment that's happening. Every part of your life, your thoughts, your actions, your dreams, is coming into sync with God's will. You're not fighting against yourself anymore. You're moving in harmony with His plan. That job you've been praying for, it's aligning with your purpose. That relationship you've been hoping to heal, it's aligning with God's timing. This alignment is bringing a peace, a clarity, a power you've never known. This alignment isn't accidental, it's divine. God is orchestrating every detail, lining up opportunities, resources, and people to carry you forward. You're not forcing things to happen anymore. You're flowing with His plan. It's like a puzzle coming together, each piece clicking into place, revealing a picture more beautiful than you could have imagined. And as you align with God's will, you'll see the world differently. Obstacles become opportunities. Setbacks become setups. Every moment becomes a chance to see His hand at work. This alignment is your strength, your guide, your assurance that you're exactly where you're meant to be. You're not just living, you're thriving, moving in step with the Creator of the universe. If this alignment is speaking to your heart, hit that like button to share this truth. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking in divine harmony. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're stepping into this alignment. These actions are your way of saying, I'm in sync, God. I'm ready for what's next. Now, let's talk about the transformation in your perspective. You're starting to see the world through God's eyes, not as a place of lack, but as a place of possibility. The problems that once loomed large now seem small in the light of His power. The dreams that once felt out of reach now feel like promises waiting to be claimed. This shift isn't just a change in thinking, it's a revolution in how you live. This new perspective changes how you approach challenges. Where you once saw dead ends, you now see detours. Where you once saw failure, you now see lessons. God is teaching you to see the world as He does, a place where miracles happen, where His love is always at work. This perspective isn't just hopeful, it's powerful, giving you the ability to navigate life with confidence and grace. And as your perspective shifts, it will influence others. People will notice the way you handle setbacks, the way you find hope in hard times. They'll want to know how you do it, how you stay steady when the world is shaking. Your perspective is a gift, a lens that shows others what's possible when you trust God's vision over the world's chaos. Let's talk about the connections God is bringing into your life. These aren't random encounters, they're divine appointments, people placed in your path to help you fulfill your purpose. That mentor you've been needing, they're coming. That friend who lifts you up, they're on their way. God is weaving a network of support around you. People who see your vision, believe in your purpose, and walk with you toward your destiny. These connections will feel different. They'll carry a sense of purpose, a spark of divine timing. You'll know them when you meet them, not because they're perfect, but because they fit perfectly into God's plan for you. These relationships will strengthen you, challenge you, and push you closer to the life you're meant to live. They're not just people, they're part of your divine story. And as these connections form, you'll find yourself becoming a connector too. Your faith, your vision, your courage, they'll draw others together, creating a community of purpose. You're not just building relationships, you're building a movement, a network of chosen ones who are changing the world together. God is using you to bring people into alignment with His plan, and it's a beautiful thing to see. Now, let's talk about the healing that's happening. God is touching the places in your heart that have been wounded, the scars you've carried for years, that pain from past betrayals. He's soothing it. That fear of failure that's held you back, He's lifting it. This healing isn't just emotional, it's physical, spiritual, complete. You're being made whole, step by step, as God restores every part of you. This healing changes how you move through the world. Where you once held back, you'll now step forward. Where you once felt broken, you'll now feel whole. God is knitting together the pieces of your life, turning your pain into purpose, your wounds into wisdom. This healing isn't just for you, it's a testimony, a proof that God can take what's broken and make it beautiful. And as you heal, you'll help others heal. Your story, your strength, your restored spirit, they'll inspire those who are still hurting. You'll become a safe place, a person others turn to when they need hope. Your healing is a light, shining into the lives of those who need to know that God can make all things new. If this healing is resonating with you, hit that like button to share this hope. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking in divine restoration. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're ready for God's healing touch. These actions are your way of stepping into this wholeness, of saying, I'm ready, God, make me new. Now, let's talk about the authority you're stepping into. This isn't about control, it's about the divine power God is placing in your hands. You're not just a follower anymore. You're a leader, a chosen one with the authority to shape your future and influence the world. This authority comes from God, rooted in His promises, and it's giving you the confidence to speak, act, and live with bold purpose. This authority will show up in your decisions. That choice you've been wrestling with, you'll make it with clarity and strength. That opportunity you've been hesitant to take, you'll seize it, knowing God has given you the power to succeed. This authority isn't loud or forceful, it's quiet, steady, rooted in the certainty that God is with you, guiding every move. And as you walk in this authority, others will recognize it. They'll see the way you carry yourself, the way you make choices with confidence, and they'll be drawn to your strength. You're not just leading your own life, you're leading others, showing them what it looks like to trust God's power. Your authority is a gift, a mantle God has placed on you to change the world around you. Let's talk about the provision that's coming. God isn't just meeting your needs, He's exceeding them, pouring out resources in ways that will leave you in awe. That financial breakthrough you've been praying for? It's not just enough, it's more than enough. That support you've been needing? It's coming from places you never expected. God's provision is a river, flowing with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. This provision isn't just about money, it's about time, energy, ideas, and opportunities. God is giving you the tools to build the life He's called you to. That project you've been dreaming of, the resources are on their way. That goal you've set, the support you need is already in motion. God's provision is complete, covering every detail, leaving nothing to chance. And as this provision flows, you'll find yourself giving back. Your abundance will spill over, touching lives, meeting needs, building dreams. You're not just receiving, you're becoming a source, a channel for God's generosity. Your provision is a testimony, a proof that God's love is limitless and His promises are true. Now, let's talk about the momentum that's building. You're not just moving, you're accelerating, carried forward by God's unstoppable plan. Every step you take is gaining speed, pushing you closer to your destiny. That idea you've been working on, it's picking up traction. That dream you've been chasing, it's gaining ground. God is propelling you forward, and nothing can slow you down. This momentum feels like a wind at your back, pushing you toward your purpose. The obstacles that once seemed impossible are now stepping stones. The delays that frustrated you are now launching pads. God is turning every setback into a springboard, every challenge into a chance to soar. You're not just walking, you're running, carried by His power, guided by His hand. And as this momentum builds, it will inspire others. People will see your progress, your passion, your purpose, and they'll want to run with you. You're not just moving forward, you're leading a charge, a movement of chosen ones stepping into their divine calling. Your momentum is contagious, sparking hope, igniting faith, changing lives. If this momentum is stirring your soul, hit that like button to share this energy. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones running toward their destiny. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're ready to move with God's unstoppable plan. These actions are your way of saying, I'm running, God. I'm ready for what's next. Now, let's talk about the restoration God is bringing. Every loss you've faced, every dream that seemed to slip away, God is bringing it back, better than before. That opportunity you missed, it's coming around again, bigger and bolder. That relationship that broke, it's being mended with a strength you didn't know was possible. God is in the business of making all things new, and He's starting with you. This restoration isn't just about fixing what's broken, it's about creating something better. God isn't patching up your life, He's rebuilding it into something glorious. The job you lost, He's preparing something better. The hope you let go of, He's reigniting it with a fire that won't fade. This restoration is a promise, a guarantee that God's plan for you is always to give you a future and a hope. And as you step into this restoration, you'll become a restorer for others. Your story of redemption, of dreams reborn, of hope renewed, it will inspire those who've given up. You'll show them that God doesn't just fix what's broken, He transforms it into something extraordinary. Your restoration is a light, a beacon that points others to His unending love. Let's talk about the confidence that's growing in you. This isn't about pride, it's about knowing who you are in God's eyes. You're not second-guessing yourself anymore. You're standing tall, certain of His calling. This confidence lets you walk into rooms with your head high, speak with authority, and act with purpose. It's the confidence of a chosen one, rooted in the truth that God has chosen you for greatness. This confidence will change how you approach life. That decision you've been wrestling with, you'll make it with certainty. That opportunity you've been hesitant to take, you'll seize it with boldness. God is giving you a confidence that doesn't waver, a strength that doesn't bend. You're not just hoping for success, you're expecting it, because God is with you. And as you walk in this confidence, others will notice. They'll see the way you carry yourself, the way you face challenges without flinching. Your confidence will inspire them to trust in their own calling, to believe in their own purpose. You're not just confident, you're a catalyst, showing others what it looks like to live in God's truth. Now, let's talk about the hope that's rising in you. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's a deep, unshakable hope that comes from knowing God's promises are true. It's the hope that keeps you going when the road gets tough, that lifts your eyes when the world feels heavy. This hope is a fire, burning away despair, lighting up your path with the certainty of God's love. This hope changes how you see the future. Where you once saw uncertainty, you now see possibility. Where you once saw limits, you now see endless potential. God is filling you with a hope that doesn't fade, a belief that His plan is unfolding perfectly. This hope isn't just for you, it's a gift you carry to others, a light that shows them what's possible when you trust in Him. And as this hope grows, it will spread. People will see the way you hold on to faith, the way you keep believing even in hard times. Your hope will be a beacon, drawing others out of despair, pointing them to the God who never fails. You're not just hopeful, you're a hope bringer, a chosen one carrying God's light into the world. If this hope is igniting your spirit, hit that like button to share this fire. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking in unshakable hope. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're claiming this hope. These actions are your way of saying, I believe, God, I'm ready for your promises. Now, let's talk about the transformation in your relationships. God is moving in the people around you, bringing healing, clarity, and purpose to your connections. That strained friendship, it's being restored with understanding. That family tension, it's being softened with love. God is aligning the right people with your journey, removing those who don't belong and bringing in those who will walk with you into your destiny. These relationships aren't just chance, they're divine. God is placing people in your life who see your vision, who support your purpose, who lift you higher. These connections will feel different, like pieces of a puzzle coming together. They'll challenge you, encourage you, and help you grow into the person God created you to be. You're not just building relationships, you're building a community of faith. And as these relationships form, you'll find yourself becoming a bridge for others. Your love, your kindness, your faith, it will draw people together, creating bonds that reflect God's heart. You're not just connecting with others, you're helping them connect with Him, showing them what it looks like to live in His love. Your relationships are a testimony, a proof that God's plan is always to bring us together. Let's talk about the wisdom God is giving you. This isn't just knowledge, it's a divine understanding that guides your every step. You're starting to see things clearly, to understand the why behind the what. That decision you've been unsure about, God is giving you the wisdom to choose rightly. That challenge you're facing, He's giving you the insight to navigate it with grace. This wisdom is a gift, a tool to help you fulfill your purpose. It's the ability to see beyond the surface, to understand God's plan even when it's not obvious. It's the wisdom to know when to speak and when to listen, when to act and when to wait. This wisdom isn't just for you. It's for the people around you. A light that helps them see their own path more clearly. And as you walk in this wisdom, others will seek you out. They'll come to you for advice, for guidance, for the clarity you carry. You're not just wise, you're a guide, a chosen one showing others the way to God's truth. Your wisdom is a beacon, a gift that helps others find their way in a world full of confusion. Now, let's talk about the overflow of God's love in your life. This isn't just a feeling, it's a force, a tidal wave that's washing over you, filling every part of your being. You're starting to feel it, aren't you? That deep, unshakable love that holds you steady, that reminds you you're never alone. This love is God's promise, a guarantee that He's with you, always. This love changes how you see yourself. Where you once felt unworthy, you now feel cherished. Where you once felt alone, you now feel surrounded by His presence. God's love is transforming you from the inside out, giving you a confidence, a peace, a joy that nothing can take away. This love isn't just for you, it's a gift you carry to others, a light that shines in every interaction. And as this love overflows, it will touch everyone around you. Your kindness, your compassion, your faith, they'll reflect God's love in ways that change lives. People will feel it when they're with you, sense it in your words, see it in your actions. You're not just loved, you're a vessel, a chosen one, carrying God's love into the world. If this love is filling your heart, hit that like button to share this overflow. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking in God's love. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're ready to receive and give this love. These actions are your way of saying, I'm open, God. Fill me with your love. Now, let's talk about the purpose that's coming into focus. You've always known you were made for something more, haven't you? That sense that your life has meaning, that you're here for a reason. God is sharpening that purpose now, bringing it into crystal clear view. Every step you take, every choice you make, it's all leading you toward the calling He placed in you before time began. This purpose isn't just a job or a goal, it's a divine mission, a reason for being that's bigger than you. It's the reason you've faced the trials you have, the reason you've grown the way you have. God is revealing the why behind your journey, showing you how every moment has been leading to this. You're not just finding your purpose, you're living it, step by faithful step. And as this purpose unfolds, it will draw others to you. People will see the fire in your eyes, the passion in your actions, and they'll want to be part of it. You're not just living for yourself, you're living for the lives you'll touch, the hearts you'll inspire, the world you'll change. Your purpose is a light, a beacon that shows others what's possible when you trust God's plan. Let's talk about the protection God is placing around you. This isn't just safety, it's a divine shield, guarding you from every attack. The world might try to pull you down, but God is surrounding you with His power. That fear that tries to creep in, it's no match for His protection. That doubt that tries to take root, it's being uprooted by His strength. This protection gives you freedom to move boldly. You don't have to look over your shoulder, wondering what's coming next. God's got you covered, shielding you from harm, guiding you through danger. This protection isn't just physical, it's spiritual, emotional, keeping you safe as you step into your destiny. And as you walk in this protection, others will see it. They'll notice the way you stand firm, the way you face challenges without fear. Your protection is a testimony, a proof that God is your defender, your refuge, your strength. You're not just protected, you're a living example of His power, showing others they can trust Him too. Now, let's talk about the opportunities that are unfolding. These aren't just chances, they're divine doors, opened by God's hand, leading to places you never imagined. That job you've been praying for? It's coming, tailored to your purpose. That idea you've been hesitant to pursue? It's about to take flight, backed by God's provision. These opportunities are part of His plan, designed to carry you into your destiny. These opportunities will feel different. They'll come with a sense of rightness, a knowing that this is where you're meant to be. You'll see doors open that you didn't even knock on, connections form that you didn't expect. God is aligning everything, bringing the right people, the right resources, the right moments to you. You're not just seizing opportunities, you're walking through divine gateways. And as you step through these doors, you'll inspire others to do the same. Your courage, your faith, your willingness to say yes to God's plan, it will show others what's possible. You're not just taking opportunities, you're creating them, opening doors for others to walk through. Your life is a movement, a wave of God's power that's changing the world. If these opportunities are calling to you, hit that like button to share this truth. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones stepping through divine doors. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're ready for what God is opening. These actions are your way of saying, I'm ready, God. Open the doors. Now, let's talk about the transformation in your spirit. You're feeling it, aren't you? That shift deep inside, that sense that you're becoming someone new. God is renewing your spirit, filling you with a strength, a peace, a joy that's unshakable. This isn't just a change, it's a rebirth, a becoming of the person God always intended you to be. This transformation is changing how you see yourself. Where you once felt small, you now feel mighty. Where you once felt lost, you now feel found. God is breathing new life into you, awakening parts of your spirit you didn't even know existed. This transformation isn't just for you, it's a light that shines out, showing others what's possible when God moves. And as your spirit transforms, it will touch the world around you. Your faith, your hope, your love, they'll radiate, drawing others closer to God. You're not just being renewed, you're renewing others, showing them the power of a life transformed by His love. Your spirit is a fire, a spark that ignites change wherever you go. Let's talk about the victory that's yours. This isn't just a win, it's a divine triumph, a proof that God's promises always come through. The battles you've fought, the giants you've faced, they're falling, one by one, because God is fighting for you. This victory isn't just about overcoming, it's about stepping into a life where you reign with His power. This victory changes how you walk. You're not dragging your feet anymore, you're striding with confidence, knowing that God has already won the battle. That challenge you're facing, it's already defeated. That dream you're chasing, it's already yours. God is handing you the victory, not because you earned it, but because He promised it. And as you walk in this victory, others will see it. They'll see the way you rise above, the way you overcome with grace. Your victory is a testimony, a proof that God's power is unstoppable. You're not just victorious, you're a beacon, showing others that with God, every battle is already won. Now, let's talk about the light you're carrying. This isn't just a glow, it's a radiance, a divine light that shines from within you. You're starting to feel it, aren't you? That warmth, that energy, that sense that you're carrying something bigger than yourself. This light is God's presence, burning bright in you, illuminating every step you take. This light changes how you move through the world. Where you once felt dim, you now shine. Where you once felt overlooked, you now stand out. God is making you a beacon, a light that draws others out of darkness. This light isn't just for you, it's for the world. A gift that shows others the way to His love. And as this light shines, it will transform lives. People will see your radiance, feel your warmth, and want to know the source. You're not just carrying light, you're spreading it, illuminating hearts, sparking hope, changing the world one soul at a time. Your light is a testimony, a proof that God's love never fades. If this light is shining in you, hit that like button to spread this radiance. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones shining with God's love. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're ready to let your light shine. These actions are your way of saying, "I'm shining, God, use me." Now, let's talk about the faith that's growing in you. This isn't just belief, it's a rock-solid trust in God's promises, a faith that moves mountains. You've believed before, but this is different. This is a faith that doesn't waver, that doesn't doubt, that stands firm no matter what comes. God is building this faith in you, preparing you for the extraordinary life He's planned. This faith changes how you face the world. Where you once hesitated, you now trust. Where you once feared, you now believe. God is giving you a faith that sees the invisible, that claims the impossible. This faith isn't just for you, it's a gift you carry to others, a strength that shows them what's possible when you trust in Him. And as your faith grows, it will inspire others. People will see the way you stand firm, the way you believe, even when the odds are against you. Your faith is a fire, a spark that ignites belief in others. You're not just faithful, you're a faith bringer, a chosen one showing the world the power of trusting God. Let's talk about the breakthrough that's unfolding. This isn't just a moment, it's a divine shift, a turning point that changes everything. The walls that held you back are crumbling. The dreams you've held are coming to life. God is breaking through every barrier, clearing the way for you to step into your destiny. This breakthrough is too big to ignore, too powerful to miss. This breakthrough will touch every part of your life. Your finances are shifting from lack to abundance. Your health is moving from struggle to strength. Your purpose is snapping into focus, guiding you like a compass. God is making a way where there was no way, opening doors no one can shut. You're not just breaking through, you're soaring, carried by His power. And as this breakthrough unfolds, it will inspire others. People will see the way you rise, the way you overcome, and they'll want to know how. Your breakthrough is a testimony, a proof that God's promises are real. You're not just breaking through, you're paving the way, showing others that with God, anything is possible. Now, let's talk about the destiny that's calling you. This isn't just a path, it's a divine purpose, a calling written in the stars before you were born. You're feeling it now, aren't you? That pull, that sense that you're meant for something extraordinary. God is revealing your destiny, step by step, guiding you toward a life that reflects His glory. This destiny is bigger than you. It's not just about your dreams, it's about the impact you'll have, the lives you'll touch, the world you'll change. God is calling you to a purpose that echoes through eternity, a mission that only you can fulfill. You're not just living, you're fulfilling a divine plan, a destiny that's too big to stay hidden. And as you step into this destiny, others will see it. They'll see the purpose in your steps, the passion in your heart. Your destiny is a light, a beacon that draws others to their own calling. You're not just walking toward your destiny, you're leading others to theirs, showing them the way to God's plan. If this destiny is stirring your soul, hit that like button to share this truth. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones stepping into their divine purpose. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're ready to embrace your destiny. These actions are your way of saying, "I'm ready, God. Call me forward." Now, let's talk about the anointing that's on you. This isn't just favor, it's a divine empowerment, a touch from God that sets you apart. You're starting to feel it, aren't you? That sense that you're carrying something sacred, something powerful. This anointing is God's seal on your life, marking you as His chosen one, equipping you for every task He's set before you. This anointing changes how you move. You're not just acting, you're operating in divine power. That project you're working on, it's infused with God's strength. That conversation you're having, it's guided by His wisdom. This anointing isn't just for you, it's a gift you carry to others, a power that shifts atmospheres, that brings heaven to earth. And as you walk in this anointing, others will feel it. They'll sense the presence of God in you, the authority you carry. Your anointing is a testimony, a proof that God's power is real and active in you. You're not just anointed, you're a vessel, a chosen one bringing God's presence into every moment. Let's talk about the harvest that's coming. This isn't just a reward, it's a divine reaping, a season of abundance for every seed you've sown. You've planted faith, patience, perseverance through every trial, and now the harvest is here. God is bringing in the blessings you've waited for, the answers you've prayed for, the dreams you've held on to. This harvest is overflowing. Your finances are about to multiply, your opportunities are about to expand, your life is about to bear fruit in ways you never imagined. God is rewarding your faithfulness, turning every sacrifice into a blessing, every tear into a testimony. This harvest isn't just for you, it's a gift to the world, a proof that God's promises never fail. And as this harvest comes, you'll share it with others. Your abundance will lift those around you. Your blessings will inspire faith. Your harvest will sow seeds for others. You're not just reaping, you're planting, creating a cycle of blessing that changes lives. Your harvest is a light, a beacon that shows others the power of God's faithfulness. Now, let's talk about the transformation in your identity. You're not who you used to be. God is reshaping how you see yourself, revealing the chosen one He created you to be. That old version of you, the one weighed down by doubt, fear, or shame, is fading. In its place is a new you, bold, purposeful, radiant with God's love. This new identity changes everything. You're not apologizing for who you are anymore, you're embracing it. You're not hiding your gifts, you're using them. God is showing you your worth, your calling, your place in His plan. This identity isn't just for you, it's a gift to the world, a reflection of His glory shining through you. And as you embrace this identity, others will see it. They'll notice the way you carry yourself, the way you live with purpose. Your identity is a testimony, a proof that God can take the ordinary and make it extraordinary. You're not just a new person, you're a new creation, a chosen one, showing the world what God can do. If this new identity is resonating with you, hit that like button to share this truth. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones embracing their divine identity. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're stepping into who God created you to be. These actions are your way of saying, "I'm becoming God. I'm ready to be me." Now, let's talk about the alignment of your dreams with God's plan. Those dreams you've carried, the ones that felt too big, too impossible, they're not just yours. They're God's vision for your life, planted in your heart by the Creator Himself. He's aligning those dreams with His purpose, turning them from hopes into realities, from ideas into impact. This alignment is powerful. It's not just about achieving your dreams, it's about fulfilling God's purpose through them. That business you've been dreaming of, it's a platform for His glory. That book you want to write, it's a message He's given you to share. God is taking your dreams and weaving them into His divine tapestry, creating a story that's bigger than you ever imagined. And as your dreams align with His plan, they'll inspire others. People will see the way you chase your calling, the way you trust God's vision. Your dreams are a light, a beacon that shows others what's possible when you surrender to His plan. You're not just dreaming, you're building, creating a legacy that reflects His love. Let's talk about the courage to let go. God is asking you to release what no longer serves you. Old habits, toxic relationships, limiting beliefs. This isn't about loss, it's about freedom, about making space for the new things He's bringing. Letting go takes courage, but it's the key to stepping into the life He's prepared for you. This release changes how you live. You're not clinging to the past anymore, you're reaching for the future. You're not holding on to fear, you're embracing faith. God is showing you that what you let go of is nothing compared to what He's giving you. This courage isn't just for you, it's a gift to others, a proof that letting go leads to greater things. And as you let go, you'll inspire others to do the same. People will see the way you release what holds you back, the way you trust God's plan. Your courage is a testimony, a light that shows others the freedom that comes from surrender. You're not just letting go, you're leading, showing others the way to a life unburdened. Now, let's talk about the vision for your future. God is painting a picture of what's to come, and it's breathtaking. You're starting to see it, glimpses of a life filled with purpose, abundance, and impact. This vision isn't just a hope, it's a promise, a divine blueprint for the extraordinary life He's calling you to. This vision gives you direction. It's guiding your choices, shaping your steps, leading you toward your destiny. That career move you're considering, it's part of the picture. That dream you're chasing, it's a piece of the puzzle. God is showing you the future He's prepared, and it's more beautiful than you ever imagined. And as this vision unfolds, it will draw others to you. People will see the clarity in your steps, the passion in your pursuit. Your vision is a light, a beacon that inspires others to seek their own. You're not just seeing the future, you're shaping it, creating a legacy that reflects God's glory. If this vision is stirring your heart, hit that like button to share this truth. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking toward their divine future. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're ready to embrace God's vision. These actions are your way of saying, I see it, God. I'm ready to walk toward it. Now, let's talk about the strength of your story. Every trial you've faced, every victory you've won, it's all part of a narrative God is writing through you. Your story isn't just yours, it's a testimony, a proof of His faithfulness. The struggles you've overcome, the dreams you've held onto, they're chapters in a book that's inspiring the world. This story gives you power. It's not just about what you've been through, it's about what God has done through you. Every scar is a badge of His grace, every triumph a proof of His power. Your story is a light, shining into the lives of those who need hope, showing them that God can turn any trial into a testimony. And as you share your story, it will change lives. People will hear your journey, see your faith, and find courage in your example. You're not just telling a story, you're spreading hope, igniting faith, transforming hearts. Your story is a gift, a chosen one's legacy that points others to God's unending love.